Hey, Word on Curve podcast, family and friends. Welcome. We're happy to have you here. My name is Annette. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, best friend. Hey, now or later, whenever you join, we are excited that you've chosen to spend this time with us. Our topic today is about urban communities. Again, I'm Annette. I'm your host here at Word on the Curve podcast. I'd like to thank my producers, Frank and Christina Sasso, for their unwavering support and encouragement. Thank you. Just give me a second here. I'm trying to get a few things together. I'm suffering allergies today. We're back at it. The allergies are here. But again, thank you for joining us. What'd you guys do today? What'd you think about the weather? Pretty interesting, huh? But I'm here today and I have a word for you. The first of which is no matter how you feel and what you're doing, you have to vote. You absolutely have to vote. That's right. You have to vote. You have to send a message that we're having a party on November 5th for everybody who understands and believes in democracy and freedom. I want to remind you to hydrate. It's seltzer water today. I love seltzer water, and I hope you do too. Eat your fruit, moisturize your feet, hands, and face, hydrate, and mind your business. There's nothing better than cold seltzer water. That's right. So, our topic today is about urban communities. Excuse me. And how we might be able to help us succeed. I've been doing a lot of research and I have the blueprint for you. And the first thing I want you to know is that, wait a minute. One of the reasons that we're interested in this topic tonight, and it's titled, Why Every Community, every urban community, every city, poor urban city, which Trenton is, by the way, needs a Black Wall Street. So the topic tonight is build those wall streets now. Why now? Excuse me. Because if you look around our communities, everybody except the African American community owns our communities. Everybody except us. Every store, every packaged good, every hair salon, everything. It's time to do something about that. And the only way to do it, and the reason we're doing it, so that those who have questions about why we need a Black Wall Street is because we have a every Wall Street, everything else that doesn't include us. And so the reason we need this, and I'm sure you already know I'm preaching to the choir, economic empowerment. If our communities are not working and we're supporting everybody else's community that comes in here, we got a problem. Because those communities are not employing us, nor are they working with us, but we are spending our money with them. That's right. Look around your neighborhood. You see anybody like you who works in those stores, packaged goods, laundromats, everywhere? Do you see Black folks working in those places? You don't. I already know the answer to that. Also, cultural pride has something to do with this. Closing the wealth gap, if you will. education and mentorship programs come out of building Black Wall Streets. It's called Equitable. Look it up. It's called Equitable. And that's what it's all about. You know, strengthening the local economy. Because, see, although those other communities come in here to do business, they don't leave any business here. They're not doing much, if anything, for the Black community. Now, listen, for those of you who disagree, bounce back. I'm here every week. Prove me wrong. And reviving the concept of the Black Wall Street, unlike other concept discussions that's going on now, building and bringing back that concept goes a long way in helping us rebuild and reshape our communities. You want to spell success in poor urban communities? Put the community to work. For example, in Trenton, I need some more seltzer water. Give me a second. In Trenton, you could have a Black Wall Street in the east, north, south, west, everywhere, right? Across the city. And people may not be able to build in brick and mortar, but imagine an open street concept. Even if it starts with just one day a month, where people could walk up, meet with a realtor who lives in the community. Mm-hmm. Meet with a realtor, sit in an open air class straight up until fall, right? And learn some things about business, purchase their goods, their lotions, their soaps, their whatever, their food, for the family for the week. Imagine that, pre-prep meals that they could purchase on Black Wall Street. Economic power is what I'm talking about. Because don't dare tell me, please don't, that we have the same opportunities as everybody else, because we do not. Tell me how people come into our communities and own everything. You think the Black community doesn't want that opportunity? They do. But a lot of folks who come into our community can get loans, special grants, and everything else that is not always, I didn't say never, I said it's not always available to our community. It's not. So if you want to make my point or even disagree with me, please, next time you step outside your door in our neighborhoods, take a look at who's running the businesses. And not only who's running them, but who's working in them. That's right. Take a look. Take a look. Prove me wrong. I love for you to prove me wrong. Please, please. I'm having trouble with my camera. Prove me wrong. You got to get up on this. And you have to know that it's time for us to do something about it. And don't dare let your legislators tell you that there's nothing they can do. That's not true. The same way they can help build and support other businesses, they can support a Black Wall Street. And this is a concept that could work across the country if the U.S. Conference of Mayors got involved. That's right. We have to use our resources. Our resources being our elected officials who represent us. So, hey, Trenton, hey, this is our community. And it's time our community is represented by the best of us. Let's get a Black Wall Street going. We've been talking about it. Many people have had the idea. I have the proposal and the portfolio to meet with any committee that wants to take the lead. I'm open to anybody taking the lead as long as it happens, right? In our community, a Black Wall Street. That's right, a Black Wall Street. And so think about it. And while I'm on the topic of that, let's talk about this. I'm not quite sure I understand everything there is. No, I think what I'm going to say, I know I don't know everything there is to know about workforce development in urban communities that go hand in hand with social services. But here's what I'm going to say. It's time to have some conversation, excuse me, about those uh, programs helping to build Black Wall Street, preparing people who may not otherwise be able to take their t shirts into a place of brick and mortar and sell them and make money legitimately. So, there's a long way to go, but the first way to go is to involve the clergy across this city because we're talking about Trenton, right? And urban centers that look like Trenton. So it's Trenton and beyond. The opportunity for the Camdens. The look what happened in Jersey City. Just take a look. The next time you can get on a train, ride up to Jersey City and see what's going on up there. You won't find too many of us. I promise you that. And I'm talking about businesses in business. That's right. Not only has it been regentrified, but it has been completely taken over and not by the community that was once there. Now, is gentrification a half a dozen in one and six in the other type thing? Sure. You want some gentrification to rebuild your communities. But we, people who look like me, can't be pushed out completely as folks come from other places to take over and make money in our community. So I'm going to encourage the Black community as I would if I was talking to a group with the Black Alliance, of which I'm a member here in Mercer County. I would encourage you to come together on this, at least. No more excuses, no more talk, right? We're bouncing the ball. We're running the court. We need our quarterback. Our quarterback is going to be our clergy and small business owners who either are already in business or looking to establish businesses. It's time for us to get back on the court and back in the game. We're talking small business. We're talking Black Wall Street. We're talking equity. So when people start talking smack about, oh, so now it's just, we're talking equity, baby. Don't mix or miss this message. It's about equity for the Black community. This time, there are a lot of other things that need to happen, reparations, just a bunch of stuff. But the most important thing is for us to work to get together, build, create, and manage collectively a Black Wall Street to put the Black folks in the Black community back to work. My name is Annette. I'm here at Word on the Curve podcast. This may have been a little, too heavy tonight, but the idea is without some of this heaviness, nothing happens. We have a proposal and a portfolio to move forward. Trenton, are you listening? It's time for us to get back in the game. of business, small business. Have a good night and thanks for joining me.